Hi, my name is Irina. Welcome to my studio and my messy mess. Don't pay attention to all of it because I'm working all day, every day. Now I'm like obsessed with making things, which is a good thing. But today, oh, those two beads didn't go through any of my little needles. I want to make one of these. First of all, because somebody asked how I made it. Second thing, I want to put it into my gigantic book of ideas. Because if I don't, I will forget. I will put it in some of my journals and then I will never remember anymore. Okay? So I want to make one of these. And I'm going to make mine on a book page. You can make yours on watercolor. I think I have mine on watercolor. I think I put it into a journal already. I don't know where it is. Doesn't matter. What I do, if I can find anything on this table. Funny enough, I've been working all day since I opened my eyes today. And as you can see, the whole thing is messed up. my studio looks like a mess, even though I clean up and I clean up and I clean up, and it doesn't matter. Because this looks like fun, right? Doesn't it look like fun? It looks like fun. Whenever I find my blue thing that I used to, you know, make everything flat, because I lost it. I somehow lost it and I do not see it. So I have to use a little card here just to spread the glue a little. Oh, what I forgot was to go around. Okay, well, gotta do it backwards now. I also go around the edges with my art glitter glue, just to make sure that it glues better. Now I can do it here. I will do it here whenever I'm done. Okay, so this is actually easy. I hope I can recreate something similar. Maybe it was just beginner's luck. I do not know. But what I do need is gesso, and I'm looking around. There is gesso. And now I'm looking around some more. I know that I have my thing that I spread the gesso with somewhere here, because I used it today. Yesterday, can you see it? If you can see it, scream. You know the thingy? Otherwise, I'm just going to use a card. Hold on. Let me take a quick look. Did you see it? It was right here. Tell me if you saw it, because I didn't. I had to take a quick look. The only thing I knew was it can't be under too much stuff, because I worked with it today. Not long ago. I did use gesso today. So I just put gesso on here. You can use your card, like a gift card or whatever, old credit card or anything that is kind of a little bit sturdy. Oh, that's a lot of gesso I'm using today, girl. What are you using? I'm gonna run out of gesso. My dear German friend, you tell me, is it allowed to buy more gesso if we run out of gesso? I don't know, because it's like glue, right? You run out of it. It's not like ephemera or stuff that we do have already. If we run out of something essential, can we rebuy it? I don't know. She will have to tell me. Otherwise, you know, I will have to use a gift card, but I'd rather buy it without my gift card, because I want to use gift cards for something special that I don't know yet that I need, but I need, you know, I just don't know yet what it is. All right, I'm going to dry this so it goes quicker. All right, I also brought some water. This morning I was actually watercoloring, or I wanted to watercolor. I was doing my stuff, having my coffee in my room while I do my morning stuff. And then I wanted to use a little bit of watercolors, but all of my water here was dirty. And I was like, what do? I have clean water always here, but I didn't want to get up and go wash this out and whatever. So I just used my coffee cup. I put some water in there and I went to town. I know, it's bad. And okay. Why am I doing this? I don't even have watercolors yet. I don't have nothing here. Okay. So I have the cheapy watercolors. I think they'll link downstairs. You know where, right? In the description. So I don't remember where I saw this, but it went like this. You draw a line, then you draw two lines, and you kind of scribble a line, okay? These are going to be your leaves. Well, I should have made them a little smaller probably. However, then you get to choose how many you want. And then you just scribble them in here. I guess we want 5 flowers, okay? I'm gonna make this a little bigger. It doesn't matter, I can erase this later once it has dried. Okay, so I guess my leaves are kind of big, but it doesn't matter. It's just for me to remember that I can make this, okay? And yeah, now we're gonna put water inside of this. Why is I think my brush is not really dry. And it's okay if you are out of line, because we need it to be not straight anyways, right? But just put water everywhere you want it to be a flower. Everything you want to be a flower, you put water on top. And it was much easier on the watercolor paper, I will tell you that much. I liked it more on watercolor paper. Because even though I gessoed this, the water kind of goes in there. And then you just choose the color that you want. Let's say this one. And you put it in there. You put it in there and you kind of go more on the inside, less on the outside. I think this is how it went. I should have sprayed my watercolors as well, but I didn't. It's okay. All right. And that's basically what you do. And then you put some water there. This is to round. See? That's all you do. Isn't that cool? And it's really, how would I say that? Relaxing. And I'm gonna take some more concentrated color and kind of put it here where I feel like my flower starts, I guess. I do not know. I'm not a professional. Who am I? I'm not a professional for sure. So that's all. That's all you do. And then you grab green. Well, make your leaves wet first. Basically like this. And I want to say thank you to Annalise Journaling, because she actually was the first one who brought me to this. I watched her watercolor. She made swatches, I believe. And then I started making the swatches, right? And then I went from swatches to this, to different stuff, actually, you know. So I want something a little darker as well in here, or different colored, so we don't have just one color. And I don't even know what I'm grabbing, okay? I'm just grabbing green. I'm not that professional that I can tell you what kind of green I'm taking here. Maybe I should switch my brushes. I don't know, but I'm just gonna use the same brush, and I'm gonna use the same dark green, and I'm gonna go here right in between. And if my green, if you use like a thinner brush, of course you'll be better. And if my green goes a little bit into the flower, that's actually what I want. I like that. I like this effect here, where the green went into the flower a bit. And if you think, you know, it's too much, you just dry your brush and you basically soak up stuff. But if you think it's not too much, you just get more color and you do the same thing. I think I took off too much. That's what I think. Because I actually like this effect of this going into the flower. And as long as the flower is a little wet, it kind of goes in there. Okay. And now all I'm going to do is dry it. I wonder if I want to go around this a little bit. Oh, That's very dark. Now I'm doing things by myself. Now it's completely out of whatever I was doing. Now I'm just playing. Why does it always happen? I always start messing around with stuff. I start playing because I want to. And I want a little more water on there. You know? Some more water on there. Some more water. It's watercolors, so why not use some more water and make it kind of different. And it's hard for me to see because the light is on, but I think here's a little too much green. It's going too far in there. Same here, too far in there. I don't want it to be too far in there, but I also do. How do I like it? I actually like it. Look at that. It's basically done. You know? What can we do? What else can we do? We can try and put some... I don't think I have darker red. That's the only red I have. I can put some different one in there. No, I don't think it makes a difference. I think I'm good. Yeah, that's all I need to remember. That's all I need to remember. That I can kind of draw a flower like this. I think I'm going to. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. It's not raggedy or watery enough on the outside for me. It's kind of... Why does it look so... Say it. Circlish. I don't want to circle. I'm going to mess it up. No, there is no messing up in playing. There is no messing up in playing, I'm telling you. Just play. Just play with that as much as you want, as little as you want. It does not really matter. And then soak it up if you want to. And I'm just drying it off here on the side of my... See, this one, this is going too far in, the green. It's making it a little bluish here. But other than that, I like it. Yeah, the green could go a little out. I don't mind. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, I'm done. I'm just going to dry it real quick. First I'm gonna clean my brush and then dry my brush. And then I'm gonna dry the whole thing here and be back. All right. I think you could, if you wanted to, go with your marker and scribble a little bit, but I think I'm good as it is. I can barely see my... I need an eraser. I need to ask my German friend if I can buy an eraser, because that's all I have. Well, I could go ask Michelle if she got an eraser. I think I might just steal one from her. You can erase the marks if you want to, you know, but they are barely visible, and they kind of give the whole flower something on top of what it is. But yeah, there it is. You see, completely different. If I would have spaced them out here, I spaced them out some more, so they basically kind of hanging from it. Here I was closer, but it doesn't matter. I love both of them. I love both of them. And then I don't know if it was her as well. And see, somebody told me to sign my work, so I signed my work. I don't know if it was her who said, oh, who made these? I really like that. That was really cool. And it doesn't have to be perfect. But that looked cool too. And I'm going to sign my work right here as well. So this one is going to go into my book of ideas. You see, you can make, if you glue 2 pages together and make the back page, you could gesso it. But if you put something onto the back page, it could be a journaling spot, or you glue it away. Well, I should have drawn it a little shorter then, I guess. But you could glue it in a way that it becomes a pocket I only have one page here. How cool is that? Well, it can still be a pocket like this, I guess. Let's see. No, these are all the same. Hold on, there is some glue from the, what you call it? Ooh, I'm thinking right now. I could either put, no, I don't want washi tape on that, but I would put something on there. You know, if you glue it this way on 3 sides, then you can still have a pocket. And that's what I'm thinking of doing. And I'm thinking of doing, of putting like some fake old tape on it. I wonder if that would look good. What do you think? Shall we try? Sure, I'm gonna try and be back. Okay, that's not too bad. And I'm just doing it because I don't want things to get stuck. If I put it in my book of ideas, oh my God, stuff everywhere. Stuff everywhere. That's my life. It's okay. I'm okay with how I am. Okay. I'm gonna stick it down here. This page is kind of ripped, so maybe I should stick it down here because this page is not ripped. Okay. First of all, figure out where the fold is. Otherwise, I won't know anything. Don't close your watercolors. I think I said it 10,000 times already. I didn't know that. I would close my watercolors a long time ago when I was watercoloring, but you have to keep them open until they are completely dry. Let me take this out so it's easier to glue. And then I'm just gonna glue these from 3 sides and it's gonna be like a pocket here. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. And it doesn't have to be a super deep pocket. If you glue it like more here, if you put more glue here, it's not gonna be as deep. But we're making one here right now. Okay. Let's just glue not into the fold, preferably, because we don't want too much bulk there. Okay, but this way I have basically my flower here, plus I have made a pocket where I could stick something in, probably not this goes in here. Okay, so, see? Pocket, or you use it as a journaling spot or whatever you want to do. Yes, this is the idea, and you have seen it before, but I really wanted it in my book of ideas. And I might just do the other flower as well, even though the other flower was kind of harder to watercolor. But I will see. But I wanted to keep this one. And I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe it gave you an idea. Maybe it showed you how easy it is. You know, to just, those are just cheap watercolors. I have nothing crazy in here, and I'm just having fun. Okay, so I hope you guys are all healthy and happy and having a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.